I think we're good. Are we good? I think we're good. So I've just gone through and reset up the computer, unfortunately, which is why you can kind of see there's no DigiByte logo for the background. So let me make sure this is live and happy at least. We'll quickly jump in the background here. You can't see what I'm seeing, but that's okay. Let me bring this one up. I think that's gonna work. Let's hope it works. While that is happening, what I should do is hold up a lovely package that's come through. So, Natine, hi, cool. Okay, so we've got live chat, awesome. So I am actually broadcasting then to the right place. Sweet. Having just reset up the computer, I was a little bit worried there. I think I'm coming through okay. I can see the... I don't even know what you call it, like the dial, the indicator there on the audio, bouncing up and down, so that's cool, whatever. Sweet. Okay, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you here. I'm a little bit concerned though. YouTube says my stream health is okay, but viewers may be experiencing minor issues. That's not really that helpful. Where's my stream stats gone? What I might do is just kind of bring this over here for now and just sort of leave this up in the corner so I can at least see it for later on, because just in case there's any issues. Alright, we got Wildman as well in the chat. Cool, so I think we're good. Now, what I should actually do is grab a knife and start ripping in to this sucker here. Let's actually bring that up. Rip that open. It's actually really difficult to do this, and I should really think about this for the next time, a way to hold it up rather than, you know, I want to kind of hold it down in my lap. Not the brightest here, but that's alright. Let's rip straight into this, and at least now I don't have to worry about my address being on screen if I kind of empty this out here. Cool. Okay, so we've got a little package here. Now, for those of you who are familiar, I've done this before. Well, not specifically with Bitfi, actually, which is kind of a little bit of a disappointment because it's pretty cool. I really enjoyed this. So I have here the original Bitfi wallet. Hey, you can see me in the reflection. So this is what the original Bitfi wallet looks like. Now, this is probably my favorite wallet. I really enjoy this. It's also the most expensive hardware wallet that I've got. This one I think I got on sale, and it was like 170 US dollars or something last year. But it's been worthwhile, and I'll go into that a little bit later on. But for now, so we have the older one just for a bit of a comparison here. Now, what Bitfi did was they reached out to me as well, and they said, what we want to do is send you a second one. So, one's just fallen out, but I'll grab the other one here. Now, they've sent me a second one because they want me to rip it open. Like, actually rip it open, rip it open. We're not talking about the package here, but actually rip it open. So, what I'll do is, I think this is pretty okay now. YouTube says we're happy, so let's just move that off. Alright. So, first of all, the box this comes in this time is actually really quite nice. I don't recall if originally it had a seal. So I don't think the original box had the seal. That was some of the feedback that they got, was that, hey, look, we want to know that it hasn't been tampered with between leaving your factory, your warehouse, along the shipping route. So, basically that kind of, that peace of mind here through this tamper-evident seal. I've gone and dropped my knife somewhere. Here we go. So, what we'll do is we'll just kind of pop this open here. We'll do it on both sides. So this basically states, it says here, valid and authentic. I wonder though, jeepers, I can't get into that one. Cool. I wonder though, this one, like, to be completely fair here, it does look sort of semi-generic. It just says authentic. Like, I wonder if you could actually get the stuff off AliExpress or something and just replace it. Hypothetically, if you did somehow manage to tamper with their supply chain somehow. Like, I mean, this is really far-fetched extreme shit here. But what would be really quite cool is if there was a way to see this and verify that this was the original tamper seal on their website with a picture or something, for example. So what I should do here is this is their actual website. So we have the Bitfi.com. And where do you go to buy one? Don't have a Bitfi yet. Oh, that's quite cool. Hey, look, you can even, they've got a phone number there. Now, to be fair, I haven't actually rung them. I have emailed their support. And it's actually really bloody good as well. I don't recall why I had to message them in the past. It wasn't about any kind of a problem or anything. I think it was more a suggestion. And they responded like, I think we're talking within like 2 or 3 minutes or something ridiculous. It was really, really cool to see. Don't have a Bitfi yet. Click here. Let's see what happens. Oh, cool. And this is where you go to buy it then. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Anyway, but back to... Oh, we've got pop-ups. Celebrating the Bitcoin rise. No, I don't care. Back to the good stuff. So, what I'll do is I'll kind of slide this out here, and we have the wallet. Now, this one doesn't look like it's actually got... So this came with the additional case here. This one does not appear to have it. It does come with... so what we've got here is our micro USB cable, presuming it's micro USB. And a dice. What I'll do is I'll try and pop this little sucker out here. Jeepers, it's stuck in there good. Now, there was a really good reason why they included this. They included one the last time around as well, so I suppose I'm starting to get a bit of a collection. This is for adding randomness. I believe they specifically mentioned it for your salt. To be fair, the last time that I actually read the guide was... When was that? 9 months ago? Long time ago. Anyway, whatever. This is what we actually really want to see here. So, this is the Bitfi wallet. Now, what I should do for comparison is grab the last one out as well. I'll pop this down for now, though, and we'll go through what else we have in here. It seems the same as the last time. Nothing exciting. Cool. So, hardware warranty card. This is the model Knox MD40. Okay. I put it as the Bitfi.2 on the stream details because I saw somewhere, I wonder if it was even, do they mention it in, stop, why does this keep popping up? If we go to shop, like I wonder if it mentions, yeah, Bitfi.2. So I'm sure I've seen it labeled Bitfi.2. To be honest, I didn't really know what to call it, so whatever. Let's have a quick look at the live chat. We've got a few people coming in here. Charlie G from Connecticut. Nice. Busting out the knife. Yeah. I shouldn't be trusted with knives. Me, sharp things. It's bad. Colin's here. Hey, man. Welcome. It's good to see you. Now, this little quick start guide. It does specifically mention here ways that you can use... I'll fan it out a bit. Ways that you can mention the dice. Ways you can use the dice. It says here dice words. I'm not going to use it though. Let's skip the quick start guide entirely, and what I will do is I'll pull out the old Bitfi for comparison, because everyone loves a good bit of a comparison here. So let's grab this and this one. Now, this is the old one. You can see all my greasy ass fingerprints. This is the new one with the screen protector. For starters, the new one feels a lot heavier. It doesn't feel any real different otherwise. The size actually looks about the same. Yeah, give or take. But it feels a lot heavier in the hand. Now, I really don't know why at this point. What we will do later on is I'll bust open one of them. Now, like I mentioned, so I've got one here, and they have actually sent me another sealed unit so I can pop it open and actually try and rip out the guts of this and tamper with this. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens. What I'll do is I'll power it on and we'll go through an initial setup phase. Please wait, the wallet needs an update. How's it going to update if it's not on the Wi-Fi? So it's basically sitting here at the moment saying downloading, so I don't know what it's actually going to be downloading. a first run, I'm presuming. So this is what I would expect when I fire it up. This is exactly what it looks like now on my other one. Down the bottom there, it says DMA3. So DMA3, I'm presuming, is their firmware, their software, which is pretty cool. It says check for update. It's not available because I've got to put it on my Wi-Fi. So if I go to Open Wallet, it'll go starting. Down the bottom, I'll go and choose Wi-Fi networks. Let me go through and I'll just join it to the Wi-Fi. Damn, what's my Wi-Fi password? I changed it recently. Okay, we're looking good. Now, it says at the top there, the battery's at 0%, so what I might do is grab this cable, and let's hope it's going to be long enough for me to do this. Because I don't want it shutting off in the middle of the video here. Now, I know that there were a couple of other people that actually won these as well as part of a giveaway, so let me pop that on. It's been the weirdest thing. It's from the top. Like, that's kind of weird, right? Like, that's not just me being pedantic. There are a couple of other people who've gone and won these as part of a giveaway. So basically, Bitfi said, hey, all you've got to do is retweet this and comment below and something, I don't recall, retweet and follow maybe. And Joe can go through and pick out some people. So I did. I went through and picked out some people. And basically, I copied a whole lot of them, put them into Excel, hit random generate. Actually, I typed them in because the copy didn't work. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked here. Now, so the first thing I noticed though is up the top here, the battery indicator is still sitting there, showing 0%. I really don't know why. I would have thought it would at least show that it's charging now. Anyway, hopefully though, I suppose by going through this from start to finish, some of the other people I know who have got these, especially from those giveaways, we'll have a bit of an idea of what to expect. So we'll go through and let's go and actually try a full sign up. So what I can do is if we swap back here, setting up a new wallet, create it here. Let's try and go through from the very beginning and see what the process is like without any instructions. Can I do this? Here we go. So it has actually picked up now finally. If we go back, you can see up the top there, the battery indicator does show it is charging. It's got a little lightning through it. Thank you, Natine, for the donation there. That's really cool to see. Really appreciate that, man. I hope you're enjoying this. It's today's actually my birthday. My wife is in the other room sleeping at the moment. It's 10 to 10 in the morning. I don't know how that works. How does she get asleep on my birthday, right? Like, what the fuck? But anyway, let's go through and we'll go through and start setting up a wallet here. Create it here. Enter your email. I've already done this before, so I wonder if we can... I don't want to specifically put in like an email address. I guess I might have to. I don't have any spare emails at the moment though, which is kind of unfortunate, so maybe we just skip that part. Can I do it without? Let me try something here. So this is what it is. Actually, I should push the button so you can see. I've clicked on Create Wallet. This is what I'm seeing here. Why aren't all devices having wireless charging? Yeah, I don't know, man. Or at least, like, so that's the thing, right? Like, I look at this, and it is a micro USB. Now, this is actually just the old one. The new one's the same micro USB. Everything else that I have is Type-C. Like, I've had USB Type-C phones now for about 5 years, give or take. Like, I mean, that's definitely a minor nitpick, but all of the other hardware wallets, so we've got here as well, I still keep the boxes around just because I think they're kind of nifty. I've got the SafePal wallet, we've got the Decent wallet, all of those also have micro USB, so, I mean, it really is nitpicking, don't get me wrong, but whatever. Nadine, again, thank you, man, I really appreciate that. Happy birthday to me. Yeah. Let's go here, and what I'll do is I'll try and see if I can do this. If I go through and we'll go begin. Let's do this on another email's already taken. Oh my goodness. What I'll do, I'm doing this on another screen at the moment just because I'm going to put in my day job work email account, and to be honest, I'd rather people weren't sending me emails to that one just because. So this is what you get after you put it in there. It says success. Let's see. Now I've got to go and open up email. So I really thought this very well through. Now the interesting thing here, and this is something that I've actually mentioned to them before, is like, why do we specifically need this? Haven't been able to figure that out. Like, why do we need an email? I think for the most part it is predominantly just for support. Okay, your email address is confirmed. Go to login page. Let me log in. Please enter the credentials to begin the initialization process for your wallet. Great, and now I've already forgotten my password because I'm that clever. That's not embarrassing in the slightest. Okay. Alright, here we go. So, wallet initialization. This is the part that everybody really wants to see. This is the like setting up of your wallet and things. So let me go and let's grab this. If I unplug it, what I'll do is if we hit the power button here. Okay, so we're back to the main screen. Open the wallet. Starting. Cool. 3% battery. Right, so I'm leaving this plugged in. Now, wallet initialization. How to initialize my wallet. Damn, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to show it. So, right, so it says here, welcome to Bitfi. Enter your device ID and then click send request. Before pressing send request, make sure it is connected to the Wi-Fi. So that's what I've done. I've gone and fired this up. I've hit the network settings down the bottom and I've joined it to my Wi-Fi. Now, this is important. The device ID, unfortunately, that you are going to see is what, if somebody else were to go to the login page and hit the authenticate button with my device ID, even if you're watching this on stream, so please don't do this because it could be kind of fun during the stream. You could put in my device ID and it will then prompt to log in. So what I'll do though is we'll go to the device actually, let me just zoom in. Okay, device information, we're back to the main screen, damn it. Let's take that off. We're going to open the wallet. And we're going to go to device information here, and this is going to tell you about my device ID. Now, it even mentions here, use this code to sync with your dashboard. So I'll pop it in, 061. It's probably got my old one's going to pop up in autocomplete as well. 061509, and we'll go make a request. So I tap on OK. There we go. So add a new address. Yes. Okay, just continue. It's going to ask me for my salt, so let's make my salt DigiByte. This is horribly insecure, so don't do it. Okay, so my secret salt is actually shown on the screen there at the top there. It says DigiByte. I'm now going to push enter. What is my secret phrase going to be? I tell you what, the first person on the chat here, put something in the secret phrase, and we'll... Actually, why not? What I'll do is I'll tell you my salt... But I'll choose a different secret phrase. Let's just do something. Well, that sucks. Okay. Secret phrase should be at least 30 characters. You freaking kidding? Okay. Apparently my first one was 30 characters and I didn't even realize it. Alright, let's have a quick think about this. 30 characters. Thank you, Wildman. Go get a pint after the live stream. I appreciate that, man. I think I will. I think actually, to be honest, I'm just going to be hanging out with some of the family later on this evening, a couple close friends and stuff. So, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for the pint. 30 characters. Alright, so it's gone and cleared my salt. Now, there's a good reason for that. It doesn't keep it anywhere. As soon as you hit the button, it's basically gone almost instantly. So let's go put DigiByte. What's the 30 characters? Okay. This is probably the most exciting part of the video, you staring like basically at the top of my head as I'm looking down. Damn it, and I made a spelling mistake as well. Okay, let's see how this goes. And that's another spelling mistake. It's too early in the morning, I haven't had a coffee. Maybe I'll use that to get a coffee and a pint. Okay. I think we've got 30. I must have been one out. Damn it! Okay, I know what I'll do. Alright, so we have one in here. We're adding some numbers to the end because I'm super, super original. Well, it is working. Hey, okay, cool. Now we can really get on to the exciting stuff. Alright, first address alert. Now repeat the passphrase and salt exactly as you've entered it. It is very important that you remember both since this is your first address. Damn it, I don't remember what numbers I put on the end. Shit, that was quick. Okay, continue. Alright, so what we'll do is, I've told everybody my salt. My salt is DigiByte. Now, this is what it basically looks like. So you can see up there, we've got the salt, and then I'll start entering in my secret phrase. Let's go enter this in. I think this is the right digits. We're about to find out. Okay, wallet is working. Let's see what it says here. Why don't I even, if I move this, then it will be... Let's move that over so I'm looking more this way. Right, so this is actually a really good question by Charlie G. How much value in crypto do you need? Information... Oh, motherfucker. Apparently I didn't type it in correctly. Shit. Let's do this again real quick. Oh, I missed out a word. That was what it was from. Okay. So Charlie G has a really good question. How much value do you need to own in order to justify buying one of these? Now, there's two answers, right? The short answer is more than 199 bucks, because if you've got, like, let's say 50 bucks worth, but you're going to spend 4 times that on a wallet, that's probably a bit of a waste, right? Like, in that case, you are probably better off going with, like, the SafePal or something. You know, what was the SafePal? Like 35 bucks? So if you got 50 bucks worth, spending 200 is probably not worthwhile. But what's the price of Bitcoin? I don't actually know. What is the price of Bitcoin today? It's like 8,400 or something. Last time I saw it was like pushing 9,000 though as well. I saw all the memes, but then I checked and it was like way lower. So everybody knows though that it's really easy for your crypto to double in value. And if it doubles in value, like let's say for example, like what's happened with BSV, what's that up this year already? 150% or something? So in that case, it kind of makes sense. Not specifically just to secure what you have now, but to secure what you think you might have in the future. That's probably another really good way to look at it. But as a first hardware wallet, to be fair, like if I were to give this to my mother, she's probably not gonna be too keen on it. It's too much for basically spending that much. If she's got 50 bucks worth of crypto, she's gonna go, hell no, like I'm not gonna go and like, why would I spend that much? But if you were to give this to somebody as their second wallet, or recommend it after they've already gone and used like the Android or iOS app, for example, now it's got some real value because I mean, it's got real value regardless, don't get me wrong. Now it's got some real appeal because they understand a little bit about the private keys and that kind of thing. They maybe have a little bit more crypto. Whereas if you're just looking after $50, the amount of time I've already spent fart-assing around typing that damn thing in, like, my mom's just not going to dig it. It's not going to happen, right? So anyway, so it's gone back now to the main screen. So I think that's worked. So if I go back here, we'll go complete. Hey, and I'm in. Awesome. Cool, I have no DigiByte, no nothing. That's, new wallet, of course. Okay. So, what we'll do is, can we get somebody who's in the live chat who wants to go to Bitfi.com and try this out right now? Because we'll do this just for a little bit of fun. The first person who can go there and basically... What I'll do, if you go to Bitfi.com, does anybody remember what my device ID was? I don't know if you're on like mobile or if any of you are sitting at your PC and you can kind of multitask. Let's have a little bit of fun here because this was what really got me excited about Bitfi, right? Okay, so here's my device information. The first person to go there and enter that in, it will pop up on my phone, okay? So 061509. Not on my phone, my Bitfi, sorry. The first person to do that, it's going to pop up. So I'll keep this kind of on screen so you can see what happens here. We'll even go DigiByte. Let's switch back to that. Who's going to go there and type this in? I might end up like waiting here for a minute or something. This could be really, really awkward. Okay, we've got sign this request. So what I'm going to go is I'll go yes, continue. I don't know who this is. I really don't. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign in. So we're typing in DigiByte, and then I'm going to type in... No spelling mistakes. No spelling mistakes. Yep, we're good. And then some numbers. I think we're going to be good. Okay, so I'm hitting this. Let's hope this works. Wallet is working. Wallet is working. Success. Okay. I don't know who it is, but somebody is now inside of my wallet, alright? Now, this is the really freaking cool part. So what I'll do is I'm going to go and let's send some DigiByte to it. So we'll go wallet overview. Let's have a quick check in the chat here. Open source hardware wallet. I actually don't know of any open source ones. But I know that there's certain source code for the Bitfi that they were putting up. I think that might have been for a recovery utility. Watching me on my TV as your wife gives you the standard eye roll. That's alright, man. Behind every good man is a good woman rolling her eyes, so... where is my... Here we go, currency. DigiByte. Let's add DigiByte. And let's dismiss some of this. There we go. I missed a phone call from my Nana. Sorry, Nana. Add an address. Okay, please don't forget to refresh the page. Okay, make a request. Now. Oh, shoot. It says here, switch back to the camera. Do I want to add a new? Yes, I want to add a new address. Okay. No, don't go to sleep on me. Oh, fuck. Let's try this again. Make a request. This is what happens when I take too long. Okay. Add a new address. Alright, so we're back again to entering my secret salt. Again, there is a good reason why you have to do this. This is because the private keys for this have to be generated specifically for the DigiByte public address. It doesn't, like the website at the moment, which if we switch back here, this website doesn't know about it, and it doesn't know how to create it. It's basically, it's a, at this point, a semi-dumb website. Now, this is where I think it's really cool. So let me put in my details. Okay, so again, salt phrase is DigiByte. I hope you can see that here. And I'll put this in. So who actually, by the way, who in the live chat signed in? Do you want to sing out? Like, because I signed someone's login request and I don't know whose it was, so... Like, honestly, like, it doesn't matter whose it is. I'm just kind of curious. You can stay signed in, honestly. Like, this is kind of the cool part. So, wallet is working. Bruce City Gardener says me. Awesome, man. Okay. Wallet is working. Cool. Okay, success. Okay, close wallet. So, this is what's really cool about Bitfi, okay? So, you're still signed in, I presume. Where are we here? Ah, now it said refresh, didn't it? Cool. Alright, so let me go to my cell phone now. And okay, so if we go send, and I'm going to scan this. So my handy dandy wallet. And let's send it, just for shits and giggles, we're going to send it 500 DigiByte. Because I'm probably going to... we'll give it a second. Okay, cool. Send confirmation. That should show up shortly. Here's something we can even do, is if we copy this... Let's bring it up on the Blockchain Explorer. That up there. Okay. 500 DigiByte. It's already in there. 2 confirmations. Damn, I love DigiByte. That's so fast. I love it. 2 confirmations and we're cool. Okay. Back to the dashboard. So, let's refresh this. Now, we can even go through and you can request a new SegWit address, which will generate a BEC32 one, I believe. Yeah, DGB1. Awesome. This is the cool part. So, who was it? Bruce City Gardener is currently logged in as me. You have this open on your screen. At least we're presuming you do. Everybody else who's in the live stream basically just has to trust that you are logged in. I don't know who it was that I logged in, so I'm presuming it's you. You're claiming it, so let's roll with it. You still can't do anything with this. So at the moment, this is where Bitfi is really fucking awesome, right? So Bitfi basically knows my public address. This was what was sent to my current session on the website. That's all that they know right now. You're logged in, you still can't send anything. Now, same for me. I'm currently logged in, but it's the same as if you're logged in, or if, like, for example, Charlie G had done it, or HackMac. You know, anybody else who's logged in can't do it. Now, let's say I've got, I don't know, $1 billion worth of Bitcoin in here. It's still exactly the same. You still can't send it. So this is where it's really cool, because just to kind of reinforce this, all that the website, this particular session, knows about right now is this address. It doesn't have the private key information to send it. Nowhere. It never gets transmitted to it at all. So all that this does is it's a front end, kind of like this Digi Explorer. They've both effectively got the same amount of information at the moment. So if I go send, someone paste the DigiByte address in there and we'll send some DigiBytes. Let's have a look at what they suggest for the fees. Low, medium, and high. How do they come to that amount? I think that's because it's actually like not working properly in the core wallet, like the fee suggestion. Why don't we try it for 1 Satoshi per byte? Let's just for shits and giggles. So first person to paste that address, I'll just flick 100 DigiByte their way. Just let's see how this goes. Amount to pay 63 cents, not really much, but whatever. Cool. All right. You can see the balance, but you have no QR code or keys. If you refresh it, it might then show up there for like having that QR code. We're gonna try this at 1 Satoshi per byte, which is nothing. Like it's an actual nothing. Let's go to CoinGecko because I don't actually know what this is. Let's go to CoinGecko. So just for comparison, so we are 0.00. How much did it say it was going to be? That's what the fee is gonna be, right there. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of looking at it going, that's a lot of zeros in there. I can't even count that. Whatever. Alright, so send request. Now, this is where it gets really cool, because on my Bitfi, it says here, I need to go open the wallet, and this pops up. Okay, so sign into this request. Or it should say, do you want to sign this request? That's not quite correct. 1836. Oh, no, that's somebody else trying to be a smartass and sign in. Fuck it, let's do it. Okay, we're going to sign in. I don't know whoever you are. That's from the login screen. That's why it had that sign in for this request. So, someone else wants to... Let's go... What was my secret phrase again? Oh, yeah. The joys of this having to be 30 characters. And this is kind of why, like, this is the downside for it, right? Like, this is why I wouldn't recommend this for my mother as, like, a first wallet. I would probably suggest you go for something, you know, like the SafePal or Decent or, you know, that kind of thing where they're not going to have to type in this many on a tiny-ass keyboard every single time. 30-plus characters can get a little bit cumbersome if you're going to use it as, like, a daily wallet. Okay. So I don't know who I've just signed in, but I've just signed somebody in. Natine, I just did it. Oh, okay. And I did a typo. Fuck. And that's probably why, like, this is gotta be, like, the most frustrating part is typing it on this little keyboard here. Let's make sure I don't do any typos. I actually did this once, and I'm not even kidding, like, I shit bricks when I went to the website and I tried typing it in, and it basically wouldn't let me in, and it had been like a month since I'd done it, and I'm just, at that point, I'm like, no, I've forgotten my details. It turns out I'd just done a typo. It's gotta be the hardest part about this little device. Okay, let's try this once more. And the team, let's see if this lets you in, mate. Wallet is working. No profile was found matching a public key derived from information entered? That's really weird. I swear I was doing that right. Anyway, let's quickly go and we'll try this once more. Geez, you're all doing it now. Shit. Okay, give me 1 second because I want to actually like show this sending. So hang on. Let's send, paste, 100 DigiByte, custom fee 1. Have I got this open on screen? Yep. Okay. So if I go send request, what I should now have is. Did I not paste that right? Custom fee 1. Ah, no, that's not a valid address. Let's try that. Hey, get out of my wallet. Yeah, my bad. I'm in your wallet stealing your funds. Okay. So now this is what I was expecting to see. Sign and pay. This is what I wanted to see. Okay, so you can see that it's a little bit different from the last one. So I'll go yes, sign and continue. Let's enter my secret salt. DigiByte. This has got to be so entertaining, me looking down just the whole time. I'm really sorry, everybody. Okay. And some digits on the end. I think we're good. Okay, wallet is working. Let's hope this works. You can see based on the fingerprints as well. Like, so I haven't done, there's no ZX or C in my video there. So cool, send this payment now. This is awesome. It's showing me the payment on screen here that I'm about to verify. So I'll go yes, send. Now you can turn your camera around. It's mirrored. Yeah, it's mirrored intentionally because then when I point this way, I'm actually pointing over there. Yeah. Okay, success. DigiByte payment has been sent. Yay. All right. Cool. And we're back to the screen there. So, who did I actually send that to? Bruce City Gardener. Oh, okay. So I've sent it to now your address. Right. So, why don't we do that? There was somebody else who wanted me to sign in. I'll kind of try and do that. I'll unplug it now. That's basically how it works. That's how the Bitfi works. Now the website itself needs me to click the refresh button here. It's going to check me on chain. Cool. Where did that extra 10 DigiByte come from? Okay. All right then. From your ledger. I'm going to close this because otherwise that's going to keep beeping. There's a problem with the Explorer. It beeps. Okay, so sign in request. Let's do it. I'm signing somebody else in just so you can have a little bit of a play around. The problem here, though, like, what would be really cool is if there wasn't a restriction on the 30 characters, because then I could just let everybody sign in and just have a bit of a play. But as it stands, typing in the 36-something characters at the moment, it takes a wee while. Now, are there any questions as well about this? Because, no, you can stay signed in, man, honestly. So, Bruce City Gardener's asking, should I sign out now? Nah, stay signed in, honestly, I don't care. Like, let's be honest, what can you do right now? If we swap back so it looks like this. This is what you can see. I mean, you can go through and you can have a look in my history. But, I don't care. Does anybody here have any questions? Adam's asking, how much is the Bitfi wallet? I think it is... Yeah, here we go, $1.99. So yeah, like I mentioned, it's definitely not the cheapest. But once you get anywhere sort of over that $1.99 amount, if you are looking for more long-term storage as well, this isn't the kind of wallet that you'd use for your every single day. Like if you're going out and you're like paying for stuff, like if you're going to go and you're going to pay for like crypto purchases like in person and things like that, to be honest, this is probably not what you want. It takes too damn long for you to type this. I'm still typing in that sign-in request. Let me finish that really quick. So, who wanted that? Let me just quickly... Hope I did this. Wallet is working. Did it work? Every time, I don't know if I've typed it incorrectly. Success, okay, so someone else is in there. Cool. Let's grab that cable, actually, and we'll keep it charging. Yeah, so let's say, for example, I'm going and I'm out and I want to buy a cup of coffee with my DigiByte. Bitfi wallet, like, can you imagine me standing there at, like, a till or a point of sale, punching in? Like, that's going to take a while. This is not what you want the Bitfi for. You don't want it for those everyday purchases. For that kind of thing, you want your cell phone, right? Like let's be straight up about it. It's not intended for that. But for long term and for keeping your stuff secure in the most secure manner possible, yeah. Like this is basically the way to do it. Now, if you were to lose the Bitfi or let's say get stolen, there's nothing on here. There's no additional setup process. In terms of, if you get another one and you put in your details, that's it. Like, you're good to go. There's no walkthrough, no kind of recovery process. It is all very much what you've seen me do in terms of entering your salt, entering your phrase, and that's it. Like, that's all there is to it. So yeah, for long-term storage, definitely, like, you can't beat it. You really can't. But in terms of if you're using something for day-to-day, like point of sale and stuff like that, yeah, use the DigiByte app. I love the DigiByte app, so... Yeah, I think that's going to be all for today. Like, I'm presuming at the moment there's still a couple of people who are in here, and... Oh, no, can we... Balance. Let's go to the balance page. What I'll do is I'll send that out later on. But yeah, like, that's just it. So, I mean, for the people who are currently in there, they can see this. They can go through and they can see what I can see here. They can see the history. They can go receive... I think if I want to make another wallet overview, DigiByte. I think if I want to change it and make a new SigWit address, yeah, I've got to go make another request. So this is where I need to go and actually enter in my details yet again, because it doesn't know how to generate this new SigWit address. So I would have to type in my seed phrase yet again. Yeah. HackMag asks, is this waterproofed and heat-proofed? No, I don't believe it's waterproof. I'm pretty sure if it takes a dunk, you're going to be buying another one. Charlie G running back and forth to the kitchen for PC cooking sauce and pasta. It's alright, so this video will be up afterwards, and as awkward as it can be at times, I basically just leave it up so you get it raw and unedited, and yeah. HackMac also asks, what if the website's down? Can you still use it? So I've never actually had the website down. Bitfi.2 offer a recovery utility. So part of the joys with using it this way is on the device itself, it is specifically built and designed so that as soon as you enter in those details, there's no keyloggers on there. The private keys basically get destroyed immediately. If you go and do this setup process on your PC, like your recovery, let's say, for example, like, let's presume worst case scenario, Bitfi have gone out of business. It's like 200 years from now, and they're out of business for whatever reason. They've closed down. There is still a utility that you can go and download and run on your PC that will work, that you can use to put in your salt and your passphrase for. Now, the idea being that once you've done it on your PC, you may have a keylogger on your PC, so you wouldn't use that same one ever again. You can still get to your funds, though, so no matter what, they are still safe. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Bruce City Gardener says, I just tried to send 10 DigiByte to my wallet from inside Josiah's. It sent a request, but it didn't go through. So I would be willing to bet that if I hold this up here, and if I go open wallet, it'll probably pop up. Maybe it's because it was turned off at the time. It's going to go, no, I don't think so. But yeah, so you can't, like, I mean, try it actually if you want. Go and try it now, and it'll pop up. We'll give it a second for Bruce City Gardener before we kind of wrap this up, for you to go through and actually make that request, I guess. Not the sign-in request, but the actual sending request. So who else was there? Was it Natine was in there? It's going to be a bit of a race between the two of you to see who's going to get this first. David says, thanks for all you do for the DigiByte community. No worries, man. It's kind of a bit of a fun way to start the birthday off. Sign and pay. All right, let's do this. We're going to go, yes, continue. So, at the moment, I don't know what you have sent. This is going to take me a moment as well. Getting a bit faster at typing this in, which is kind of cool. The whole muscle memory starting to kick in. Oops. Missed that last word. Okay. Well, it is working, so hopefully what is happening now is it should then pop up and say how much DigiByte. Let's just zoom in on that. Yeah, cool, okay. Asset name, DigiByte. Payment amount, 10. Sending them the fee amount, so that's an 11 Satoshis per byte fee. And a destination address. So if I basically up the top here, I've got lights everywhere, so it kind of reflects a little bit, but I'll go, yes, send. Cool. Success, DigiByte payment has been sent. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised you only wanted 10 DigiByte. Fuck it, I'd go and empty the wallet if that was me. Why not? Like, No, I'm kidding. This is exactly what happened when the crypto mugs were on there. They were in there, and Daniel himself, who is, I think he's the founder, he went and he logged them in from the other side of the world. So they're in London, he's in somewhere in America, and he says to them, he's like, go and make a $500 transaction to send it to yourself, and I'll show you it. And he did, and I thought it was really cool. It was one of the things, like, that's what really got me excited about Bitfi. Hopefully you've gone and seen this, and how it is, how this is different from a traditional wallet. So this is really, at the moment, it's just a glorified viewer, is what it is. It's a glorified Digi Explorer. There's nothing in here right now that could be hacked or taken or stolen, so it's definitely a real complete mind shift. Like, the keys are not stored on here. The keys are stored in here, which is a bit of a worry given I'm, like, forgetful as shit, but, you know, whatever. It's Bruce City Gardener, just received this in your ledger. Love this technology. Cool, man. So hopefully this has been kind of a bit entertaining, I suppose, but hopefully everybody's learned a bunch from this, because this was what really blew my mind when I first found out about Bitfi. And it's cool, right? Like, that's just, it's freaking cool. It is a complete shift from the old way of thinking to the new way, and I love it. I think it's great. I think they've built some cool stuff. What we'll do is we'll do another video later on, and we'll go through and we'll bust one of these bad boys open. I might try and, like, filter the camera or something so it's aiming down on like, my disc, and we'll get, like, maybe we won't start with a hammer, but we'll get a hammer. A hammer's coming. So I'm gonna open it. We'll probably end up just using handy dandy knife, right? And then I'll take a hammer to it. Yeah, why not? They kind of sent it to me and said, do what you want with it, try and pry it open. I'll pry it open with a knife to begin with, and then we'll take a hammer to it, so. Yeah, fun times. And the team has just asked to send 20 DigiByte. It was turned off at the time, so it's probably not going to pop up with that request. It goes to sleep after, like, 60 seconds. Send it again, whatever. Anyway, that's going to be all for today's update. I hope you've enjoyed this. Share this around, let people know what the Bitfi is, let them know why it's cool, why you wouldn't want to use one on a daily basis for your coffee purchases, but why you would want to use it for storing any semblance of wealth. It is probably the best. Hope you've enjoyed this. Do the MC Hammer song to the hammer. Ah, yeah, that's a great idea. When I bust it open, we'll do the MC Hammer song. Hope you've enjoyed this. Feel free to share it around. Leave a like. Hit the subscribe button. Those likes and things really do help, especially the comments and things. Thanks, YouTube, for your weird-ass algorithms that require that kind of interaction. I do hang out in the comments below even afterwards, so if you do have any questions, feel free to sing out. We'll get to them. You can reach me on DigiByte.social or on Twitter. I'm at DGB_chilling. And I'll talk to you in the next video. I'm off to go have a pint. Thanks again. Cheers.